What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JB, aka the King of Soul, and today we got some Nike Kobe's to look at. The Nike Kobe 6 Protro. This is the Grinch colorway. Before we get into the review, do me a favor, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. If you do dig the content, also hit that share button. These videos that we do on this channel are strictly for review purposes, so if you do happen to have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to drop those down below. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the review. So this sneaker does come in like, this all black box here, and it does have like, this kind of vertical appeal to it. Now on the box lid, you do have like, this Kobe logo here, and it does have like, his signature there. Hopefully the light does pick that up because it is like, glossed out in black. Now pretty much the entire box is all black, but they do have like these hits of these gloss black Nike swooshes on the top box lid here, and that's pretty much it on the box itself. Now the bottom portion doesn't really have too much going on, it's just all black, but it does have like some Nike copyright information and branding there, but that's pretty much it. So for those that do care about that, there you go. Now the box label on the sneaker does read Kobe 6 Protro. The colorway says green apple, black, vault, and crimson. So when you do open the box, and it does have like this swing box lid. Now up underneath the box top, it doesn't really have nothing going on. It's just all black, no stickers or anything like that. But you are met with this white tissue paper here. From up under that, there's you're met with the actual sneaker itself. It's not like double wrapped or anything like that. Nothing special comes inside the box. Now this is probably one of the most hyped up Kobe sneakers of all time. In my opinion, I wasn't really like a fan of like Kobe sneakers, but it was just something about the Kobe 6 that just like stood out to me. As far as like comfort, like that's really what it is about this sneaker. Like I just feel like it's just one of the most comfortable sneakers of all time. I don't know, it just seemed like this is one of the sneakers that do kind of stand the test of time. But it's just like just the design of the sneaker, and then like the comfort for me. But yeah, not gonna talk you guys to death. You already know what this sneaker is. It's not one of those that a sneaker that does need like a formal introduction. But there you go, Nike 6 Protro, Kobe 6 Grinch. So we're going to take a look at the right sneaker. But the upper portion of the sneaker, you really do just have like this reptilian print like design here on the sneaker, and it is made of like this kind of like TPU material. On the lateral side, you do have this spray painted kind of like black Nike swoosh, but the whole upper portion is pretty much composed of like this sour apple green. Going towards like the back, going toward the heel, you do actually kind of have like this hard plastic here, and it does have like Kobe signature on the back, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But you do have this kind of sour green and a light green midsole here, and it does have the Nike Zoom branding there. The front portion of the midsole, it is kind of like rubber in that green color, and you do have like this deep green midsole carrying over going toward the front portion of the sneaker. Other than that, like that's pretty much it for the lateral side of the sneaker. Switching things over, going toward the front toe backs area, so you are met with more of like that reptilian print on the sneaker itself. There isn't really like a mud guard or anything on this sneaker. It's just that whole kind of like plastic reptilian print throughout the entire upper. Now going towards like the tongue area of the sneaker. So first and foremost, the sneaker does come with these sour apple green laces. The tongue of the sneaker is like pretty consistent with that sour apple green color going towards like the bottom portion. And if you do look kind of close, it does have like this kind of honeycomb design like pretty much going up underneath, and this is like a nylon mesh material. But then going towards the upper portion of the sneaker, and I am going to try to loosen the laces so we can get like a better view of the Kobe, you know, the logo on the tongue. But you are met with more of that nylon mesh material for the tongue on the upper. It is in that sour apple green. Going across, you do have like, you know, this deeper green border, and then like, you know, on the tongue right there, you do have that red Kobe branding there, the logo right there on the middle of the tongue. And that's pretty much it as far as like, you know, like the front portion of the sneaker. Switching things over, going towards the medial side of the sneaker, you are met with more of that reptilian print, and then you do have that black airbrush Nike swoosh here, and then you do have like, you know, the green hits going towards the midsole over on this side. Nothing really too different from the other side, so you know, there you go. Now going towards the back portion of the sneaker, this is where things do tend to get interesting. So you do kind of have like, you know, this it's actually clear, but it's actually just showing like, you know, green from like, you know, the fabric from up underneath. But it is like, you know, this hard plastic material here on the back, and you do actually have this Kobe Bryant logo, which is actually like, you know, his signature here in that crimson on the back. And then you are met with that, you know, light green, you know, green midsole going towards the back. The ankle collar of the sneaker is made of like, you know, a mesh material as well, and it is in that deep green. Now the sneaker did come with like a secondary lace option on this sneaker. They actually did give us these crimson laces. The bag does have like, you know, the Nike branding there, and this is like, you know, the crimson red is pretty consistent with the red hit that is on the tongue. So like, you know, for the most part, like, yeah, like you can go either with the sour apple green laces or like the crimson red. Either option, you can't go wrong. The bottom portion of the sneaker, so like with Kobe 6s smack dead in the middle, you do have like this, it's supposed to be like an eye for a snake, because you know they call Kobe, you know, the black mamba. So it is supposed to be a snake eye. Smack dead in the middle, you do have this black carbon fiber material there in the middle. And then like, you know, for the most part, you do have like, you know, this kind of honeycomb design here on the upper portion. The upper portion of the sneaker is kind of like, you know, a sour apple green, but it is kind of like, you know, translucent. The bottom portion is just green, but you do have the red Kobe Bryant logo there toward the heel of the bottom. And other than that, the insole of the sneaker, I'm not going to pull it out, but I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this. It does just say like, you know, it does form to your foot, because again, like I feel like this is actually one of the most comfortable sneakers to wear. On the left sneaker, nothing really too much to brag about on this one. It is pretty consistent with the right. Everything is the same. The insole, it does have like, you know, Kobe's signature there on the back. You got the airbrush black Nike swooshes. So I mean, yeah, it's just pretty consistent with the right sneaker. If I were to actually rate this sneaker, I would definitely give this one a 10 out of 10. Excellent concept. Like I said, Kobe sneakers, I've never really been like a fan, but something about the Kobe 6, like it just did it for me. Like I said, it's just like the design of the sneaker and everything. As far as like, you know, comfort and sizing, now again, it's a very comfortable sneaker. Comfort, 10 out of 10. Sizing for me on these, I do feel like they do tend to fit true to size. I don't really foresee a reason for you to want to go up or down in size or anything like that. I do like my sneakers to fit like, you know, snug, but like with the Kobe 6s, it is a situation where like you do have like enough wiggle room for like the toe and everything. So yeah, man, just stick true to size. But I definitely want to take time to thank the vendor who actually gifted me this pair to review for you guys on the channel. But I do highly encourage you guys, stay engaged with me. I can be reached on all social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, even here on YouTube. Everything is at the King of Soul. But before we go, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a 360 and a B-roll like I always do. But there you go, Nike Kobe 6 Protro Grinch. So there's the front of the sneaker. There's the lateral side of the right. Lateral side of the left. There's your bottom. Swinging it over to the medial side of the sneaker. And then there is your rear. But again, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to tune in like always. But until next time, see you later.